this TUF 26 finale card, mainly because I actually caught up on the whole season just over the last few days, or rather, even last week, I guess. Anyway, I'm trying to find the card right now. There it is. And yeah, I thought it was a pretty good season, honestly. I don't watch a lot of TUF. Like, it's not my favorite thing to do. There's a lot of like story and build up to it that I like, but at the same time it's super time consuming. So as you can imagine, it's yeah, it's just hard to keep up with it all. But I will be breaking this down as soon as I find the actual fights here. Where'd they go? Okay, here we go. So the first fight, Gillian Robertson and Emily Whitmore. I really like Gillian. She's super offensive off her back, and Emily, if I recall, she's had a few. She had a good fight where she came out and just right away threw it overhand, took the takedown like super quick, and I like that out of her. But I honestly think if she tries to do that against Gillian, Gillian's going to catch her off her back, or even just stuff her takedowns altogether. And so, honestly, I got Gillian in that one. I think she can possibly submit her, but more than likely, it's probably just going to be kind of a grindy fight because they're both pretty good grapplers, and they're not necessarily the best on the feet. Whitmore seemed like I was a little bit worried. I'm pretty sure she was the one who kind of came out almost like hopping, and I was a little bit worried about it. But then she threw that overhand right away and just went into her takedown. So she knows what she's got to do to try and get a win. But again, I got Jillian Robertson though. To be honest, she's just super sharp on the ground, and I don't think that Whitmore's going to be able to hang with her. Then we have Ariel Beck and Shauna Dotson. Another good fight. They were both ranked. I can't remember what they were ranked actually. I just know Dotson was the last seed if I recall. And Ariel Beck, I thought she seemed like a fighter who was going to do pretty well, but it turned out she got upset in her first fight, and that was against what's her face? She's on this card too. I'm trying to think of what her name is. There it is, Montana. Montana submitted her, I believe, with that Darce, and that was a really good Darce. That's how I like to finish my Darce chokes too, as well. When you get that locked in, throw the leg over the back, almost like you're pulling guard on him. When you get the arm locked in and everything. Anyway, in that fight, Dodson versus Ariel, I think Dobson rather versus Ariel. I think Ariel will do better in that fight, and I think she'll probably be able to pull out a win. But again, I think that's going to be another grindy one. I just think it's going to probably go 3 rounds. May not be the most exciting fight either, but yeah, I mean they're both on TUF. They're both building their names, so you know that's going to be how possibly a lot of the fights on the card are. Then the next is Corinne against Rachel, and honestly, I got Rachel in this one. I think Rachel's going to come out and smoke her. I think Car- Car- Caroline or Carolyn. I'm bad with this name right now. Car. We're just gonna call her Caroline. That's what we're gonna go with. And anyway, I just feel like Rachel's gonna smash Caroline. Like Rachel's wrestling is just too good, and she was not bad on the feet. She had a really good fight with Barb, that was like it was pretty good. I just thought it was a really good fight. I wasn't even sure who won. Honestly, it was really close, and yeah, I just feel like Rachel's gonna smash through Caroline. And Ryan James and Andrew Sanchez. I honestly don't know who these guys are, so I can't really give you a great analysis or idea of who I think's gonna win for sure. It's could go either way. Don't Like I said, I don't really know these guys, so maybe it won't. Maybe I'm completely wrong, and one of these dudes is just a badass, and I don't know them. Sorry, sorry if you are. Sorry, Ryan James and Andrew Sanchez, or Jans. My bad. And then the next fight would be Christina Marks versus Montana. Like I said before, Montana. It's weird. Anyway, Montana de la Roja, if I pronounced that right. Anyway, in this one, Christina Marks, I don't know. I think Montana looked really good on the show, and she's picking up some steam. I mean, I know she lost She lost her other one to Sarge, I believe. No, it wasn't Sarge. She lost to someone else then. I'm trying to think of who cut. Oh, it was the underdog girl, huh? The she's fighting for the title tonight. What's her name? We'll see it really quick. There it is, Nico. She lost to Nico. That's right. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Nico beat Montana. God, I'm horrible with the names today. And then that's the prelims, the Fight Pass prelim and the other prelims. That's the whole prelim card. And so we'll just go to the top and I'll tell you my picks so far. I've got Gillian Robertson over Emily Whitmore. I got Ariel Beck over Shauna Dobson. I got Rachel Ostovic over Carolyn Giajogaravian. Yeah, her. I don't really have a pick for Andrew Sanchez and Ryan Jans. Like I said, I don't know them, so I can't give you any kind of accurate, you know, analysis on that. Analysis. That's hardly what this is. It's just my picks, really. Christina Marks. I'm going to go with Montana over Christina Marks. And then we got the main card, Joe Soto and Brent Johns. I mean, I don't know a lot about Brent Johns. He's undefeated, which is obviously a good thing. But I think Joe Soto is just a real game bantamweight, and I just think he's going to get this one. Then there's Deanna Bennett and Melinda Fabian. And that's a really good fight, actually, now that I think about it, because I remember Deanna Bennett's fights were pretty good. And, well, she did catch the head kick from Sarge and get put out clean. But still, nonetheless, I still think she does pretty good. That could be another grinder, another 3-rounder. I'd probably go with Deanna Bennett in that one, even though Melinda could easily win that one. And then there's Eric Spicy and Gennard Merskert. Either way, yeah, not don't know a lot about them either. Like I said, I mainly watch the TUF, which is why I was wanting to do this and go over it, just because all the TUF people. I got to see them all throughout the whole show, so I know a little bit about them. Then there's Bob Honchuk versus Lauren Murphy. I think that's Barb all the way. Lauren's pretty game. She's a good competitor, but I just think Barb's got way too much experience, and Barb showed she was back on the show. She showed she's a true champion. The fight with Sarge was pretty close too, but I just feel like Barb's gonna probably steamroll through Lauren. And then again, I don't know the co-main. I don't know Shane O'Malley or Tyrion Ware. I'm not quite as into the UFC as I used to be, but I still keep my ear or my eye on it, if you will. And then for the title, Nico Montano and Roxanne Modafferi. That's a really good. It's a really good fight because I'm not sure who's going to win that either. I mean, Nico Montano beat Barb and just went on a whole. She was just like the underdog of the tournament to come out of the whole thing. Same with Sarge, really. No one was aware of who Sarge was. But anyway, yeah, it looks like it's a really good fight. Something tells me Roxanne, just because she's so experienced. But at the same time, Nico's the dark horse for sure. She's the one who's come up through the whole thing and just quietly kind of beat everybody. And yeah, it can go either way, but for a 5-round fight, I'm going to go with Roxanne because I think she can outlast her. And honestly, I don't think Nico's got the power to put Roxanne down. So I actually think it'll be the opposite of what you usually see in a Roxanne fight, with her trying to shoot in and take people down. I think if she does a good job of staying on the outside and just working her stand-up, is way improved. I'm actually really surprised how well Roxanne improved with her striking. And yeah, I just got Roxanne Modafferi for your new, or your first ever UFC women's flyweight champion. And yeah, that's my synopsis, or my very bad analysis of the fight card. Even though, yeah, I did watch the whole TUF show, so I know something about him. And anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. If you did, it looks like a whole one person watched the live stream, which is good enough for me, a whole one like. And yeah, you guys all have a good night. Enjoy the TUF 26 finale. We're gonna have a promotional ceremony here, and then we're gonna head over to the pizza place next door, and hopefully, I'll get to catch the fight there. If not, I'll see it online afterward. And yeah, so that's my TUF 26 analysis. The other 218 is on the next day, tomorrow. Tomorrow is the next day, and yeah, looking forward to all the fights and whatnot. Good weekend, and I've been a busy bee working hard on these videos and stuff. So thought I'd do a quick little live stream to keep everything flowing well. And I've never did a breakdown before, so I wanted to try that. And I'm not gonna hang out any longer because I don't got anything else to say to you guys. So peace. Check out my vlogs. Those are my new thing that I'm focusing on. And have a good night, everybody.